Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I hope you're all well. Lovely to see you all here once again. It's time to crack on with our next show. And we're getting ready for an interview with WidePoint, WYY, in a couple of days' time. In fact, on Wednesday. The information for those videos, for those interviews, will be coming out later on today. So look out for that. Let me just check something, because something's gone a bit strange here. This has happened before. It just jumps into YouTube and then stops broadcasting everywhere else. It's not a major problem, but it's a bit weird when that happens. Let me just make sure that we're all fine and dandy. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but never mind. So, I better say sorry to my rumblers. Sorry, guys. Rumble failed to load. Only on YouTube now. Only on YouTube. There we go. Bit weird, but there it is. Anyway, these things happen. Got to run with it. Who have we got here this afternoon? Vincent Vosberg just became a member. 2 months now, celebrating your 2-month badge. Thank you very much, Vincent Vosberg. Well, hello there, beautiful friends. See you in 2 hours, said Faith. You're here now. I made good profits today. Congratulations, Smoky Fats. Fantastic. CIA followed me in. Sorry, CIA? The CIA followed me in. What does that mean? I'm not quite sure what that means, but anyway, welcome to you. Lovely to have you here. All right. Now then, we've got some videos that you may have not had a chance to see that we've just put out a few minutes ago. I'll refresh the screen so you can have a look. Let me refresh the ticker as well. There we go. That's better. Just put out a couple of videos for you on the homepage here. Member for 28 months. Mike
166A has become a member.
Hey.
Yay.
Yay. Joke about the stream. Oh, I see. CIA followed me in. Sorry. Oh, no worries at all. I understand now. I'm not very good at jokes. I always miss out on the jokes, but thank you for explaining. So we've got a couple of videos we just put out. If you go to the homepage, if you've not got a red line underneath it, you'll miss it. A couple of videos just gone out. Red flag warning, Faraday future. I told you about the SEC that is going to stop this shorting and all the rest of it once and for all. The GameStop situation, it's not going to happen again for Faraday, so be very, very careful. You're going to get caught and suddenly it goes to zero. And I also put out our X poll as well. The sentiment is changing and the poll is changing. And also manipulation. It's sort of falling apart, as you can see. Manipulation, it's falling apart. Top Gear, crush Marcus Brownlee. Yes, indeed. He came out and made ridiculous claims and statements just to get more YouTubers and make more money for himself. It was all ridiculous, all false, all rubbish. And now Top Gear from the BBC have done a proper review, and the car is better than a Tesla. That's what they say. Okay, so I thought I would bring that to you. It gets explained in this review here with Sensei. You don't want to miss that one. Very, very important. All right, so there you go. A couple of important videos just come out. Let's see how that poll has changed since we talked about it this morning. All right, let's have a look. Let's go over to our X poll and see how that has changed. So let me have a look, see if I've got anyone to comment to, any replies. Let's have a look. Mike, hello there, Mike. Oh, we've got 3 more followers. We've got Salad. Hello there, Liggs Dominic, thanks to you. And Debrack, and also Rib Have, and also Error. 4 more followers there today. Thank you very much indeed. Mike liked the post. Mike and Ann Ritchie liked the FFI. Sentiment is changing. How to trade this. What else have we got? So let's go and look at our poll. Thanks, Mike, for reposting. let's scroll down here and let's have a look at the poll. Let's see how it's changing. There you go. Look, we've got 20. I can't remember what it was earlier, so forgive me. But 20.8% say it's going to zero now. I think that's grown. I can't remember. Anyway, 20.8% saying it's going to zero. $2, 15%. So 35 people think it's going below $2 now. 43% of you think it's going to $10, and 20%, I don't know where that number's coming from, but you think it's going to $100. 120 votes now. A lot of people getting in on this. So there you go. How high can it go? And there's all the charts. Got 2 more notifications. What are they? Let's have a quick look. Mike posted 14 of my posts. Thank you so much indeed. Mike reposted 15 of the posts. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much indeed. All right. Okay. Now then, Faith. Oh, hang on. I don't want to miss any comments. Can't believe it. I know. It's incredible. 28 months, isn't it? Isn't it amazing? You won't believe how we're growing today. I keep saying we double every month. I mean, literally, I don't just make these numbers up. Look at this. I'm going to blow your mind. Ready? I'll show you in real time. Look. So if we go over to, look, 21,000 views in the last 48 hours. After a weekend on a Monday, we're normally at about 5,000 views, 4,000, 5,000 on a Monday morning. We try to get the 20,000 by the end of the week, and we've only done it once. 21,000 on a Monday. I mean, it's just keeps going up and up and up and up, isn't it? We're about to hit 1,000 views in the last 60 minutes. Isn't that amazing? That's like a view every couple of seconds, isn't it? It's crazy. 24,413. We were only 24,000 2 days ago. So now we're gaining about 200 subscribers a day. So we're, like I say, doubling our rate of growth every month. It's incredible to see it, really. Anyway, thanks to all of you. Appreciate you all. Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, Jay Long. How are you? I 1 month badge. Yes, you've gone from the grey to 1 month. Yes, you have. You've got the blue badge now, 1 month. Fantastic. Steve Wally's here with his 6 months. How are you, Steve? Faith, space $1. Let's have a quick look. Virgin Galactic, yes, it's moving back up again. Had a bit of a drop this morning, sort of following down. As I said to you before, it's a bit linked now with GameStop, unfortunately. It's sort of behaving like a meme stock. If you look at FFIE, I said it was going down all day. I've been telling everyone, get out, take your profit. You've lost 60% today. It was 100% up and 120%. It's halved in value today. Absolutely halved in value. Yeah, absolutely crazy. We tried to warn you. We tried to tell everybody. We did everything we could. GameStop, GME, they're not going to have it the same as last time. Look at GameStop, absolutely falling off a cliff. Look at it going down and down and down and down and down. So I'm going to... Chris Schultz.
Chris Schultz has become a member on Extra.
On Extra. Chris Schultz is a special guest now on Extra. There you go, Chris. You can join the Extra channel for 99 cents. It's just there to keep the bots and the scammers out so we can have a really good conversation 12 hours a day with proper traders, proper investors, great information and all the rest of it. So there you go. Chris Schultz, thank you so much indeed. You can now show support, share information for your favorite stock 12 hours a day just for 99 cents. Thank you very much indeed. We can't make it cheaper than that. Right, now then, let's have a look. GameStop. I'm going to put this out quickly because we want to talk about this. Very, very quickly now. I don't want to labor on it too much. Let's have a look. So, 11 minutes. GME. Okay. I want to put this out. Let me do this now. I want to try and help as many people as possible with this information. Okay. Okay, here we go. GameStop, GME, going to zero. Don't believe me? Well, I put my flag in the sand and actually got evidence to suggest and that's exactly what's going to happen. What happened last time with Roaring Kitty is not going to happen again. I'm going to give you proof of it right now. You really need to look at this. Don't assume that it can keep going up because you live in a Reddit room. The institutions, the SEC, the government, if you like, the stock market doesn't care about your Reddit room. It really doesn't care. And it's got all the power, always will have, and it always must have. Otherwise, the system wouldn't work for those of us that actually invest and want the system to stay strong, healthy, vibrant, fluid, and all the rest of it. It just doesn't work. If you pump rubbish that's got no value, you can't pay out everybody at the same time. It just doesn't work. You can't get rich for doing nothing apart from a handful of people relying on the rest of you losing money. Well, we don't want to do that here on our channel for our members. We want everybody winning consistently, as I do. I'm always winning here. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Now, let me explain exactly, and you can check me all the way through this. It's very important. At this moment here, Roaring Kitty once again posted. All he did was put out a simple little cartoon character. That's all it took to light up the great unwashed. Well, that's how it works. Doesn't take much, but it doesn't take much to blow them over either. I watched all of this. When I saw all of this, and I remember last time, he had no competition whatsoever. In fact, people were kind of getting excited about it, cashing in on it. Even the mainstream news media, CNBC, everybody was cashing in on it because it was exciting watching what was going on, even though they didn't want it to bring down Wall Street and the hedge funds. It was kind of exciting. It was getting them lots of views. It was making them money. However, this time was different. This time, a small YouTube channel, which is growing 1,000 subscribers a week and doubling every month, is on the scene, me. And I decided to do something about it. So I started putting out posts proving to you that GameStop was in fact going to zero and Roaring Kitty was not going to win this time. So it was the English lion takes on the kitty. I put a few posts out about it and I put a video right there and said, this is the moment it's going to go down. Don't believe me? Go and check on my X account. Go and check on my videos. You will know that was the moment I said it's going to go down. There's no more. This is not going to happen. And down it's been going ever since. Well, I mean, that's great. That's fine. People that paid $80 for a stock worth 7 cents, well, more fool you, but we tried to help you. We gave you all the charts. We gave you all the information. But now we've got actual evidence, real hard evidence to back all this up. Now, you're thinking, what am I talking about? Well, today, just before the bell went this morning, some latest news just out about the SEC, the way they're changing the trading system. So this can't happen again. It's already happening. It's already in place. And it's why Robinhood didn't halt trading this time. And I said at the moment that happened, I said when Robinhood... when it started ramping up, I said, Robinhood are not going to save you this time. They're going to let you lose all your money. And they haven't, have they? Other brokerages did halt trading, but Robinhood didn't. They let you do what you want to do, and they can now afford to ride this out. They're in a strong position. However, they're going to let you lose all your money. Anyway, this morning, I put out a piece of evidence for you, which you have to see. If you've not seen this and you're still playing with GameStop, then you're playing Russian roulette in the dark with yourself, and every barrel has a bullet in it. That would be absolute suicide if you don't know what's going on. So this morning, I put out this video here, red flag warning for Faraday Future, who got in on the whole meme stock craze, like the GameStop situation. As GameStop went up, so did Virgin Galactic. It got pulled in, and so did Faraday Future. It all got pulled in, and it's all gone back down again. But now This information contained in this video will tell you exactly why you're going to lose if you try to play against the SEC, the institutions, the hedge funds, and all the rest of it. That you've got no power whatsoever. Now, it's all very well and good saying, well, we've got a bunch of, 20,000 people in our Reddit channel and we can do what we like. You really can't. Okay, the system was built to work against you. However, if you play the game, you consistently win. And I want to just demonstrate that. This is my portfolio. I don't short stock. I've never shorted stock. I don't do options. I don't buy rubbish. I only buy the S&P. I started with $5,000. And there's my portfolio. It's now at $86,000, 327, not paid any tax, not sold anything, just holding and keep accumulating. Easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. So it's really, really important to be aware. I mean, it's fine to trade, it's fine to take risk, but you have to manage your risk and you have to know what's going on. So if you don't know why Robinhood didn't let you fail this time, and you don't know what this is in this video here, you need to go and check it out. So very, very important. And also, this information led to an X poll on the stock being people's sentiment changes. People's sentiment changed. So you need to make sure that you go and be careful. A lot of manipulation in the market now. Marcus Brownlee, one of the biggest YouTubers in the world, tried it. He was backed by Elon Musk to trash Fisker, and look where it's got him. Absolutely nowhere. It made him some money. But, whatever. All he cares about is making more money and more YouTubers, more YouTube subscribers. I don't care about that. And now he's been proved, actually, it wasn't the worst car ever, as he described it. It was, in fact, this Top Gear from the BBC have said, actually, it's better than a Tesla. Go and check that one out if you want further information. So anyway, a lot of information there. I strongly recommend you go and check it out. If you don't, then you're going to miss out. It's too long to put in this video about the SEC regulation change, but it's going to catch you out at any moment, and you're going to think, my God, why am I in a stock worth nothing when it goes to zero and there's nothing you can do about it? Click above my head for those links. I'll post you the link up there. I'll also put it in the description as well. I'll put the red flag warning video, which contains that SEC regulation change, which you need to go and see. And I'll also put it over here at the end as well. And down here, I'll put more GameStop. I'll put the GameStop playlist. So you can see the moment I declared this, the moment I went against Roaring Kitty, the moment I said it's going to go down. You can check me minute by minute. Everything I've said has happened in the timeline I've just put out. Make sure that you are aware of what's going on. Don't lose money, my members. I'm here to help you. I don't want any of my members to lose any money. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. That's GameStop. That will go out shortly. Good afternoon all. Steve Wally, VLD is great. Vincent Vosberg, miss my move, and CRKN waiting to hit 35 cents. KWE, next big mover. Next big mover. Okay, the next big mover. KWE. I wonder if we can do $20. Is that the top of my list? I think it is actually. So it jumps to the top. So let me see if I can do that now. Martin, thoughts on XX11 22nd Century Group? I don't know, Jay Long. I've never looked at it. Honestly, I've never heard of it. I don't know. I'd have to review it. Sorry, I don't know. No way it's near lows and plenty of 35 upside easy. If space can go to 100, why can't FFIE? Oh my gosh. Tristan, I have to, with all the greatest respect in the world, I have to, treat that question with a bit of, I guess, silliness. First of all, FFIE is bankrupt. It has no money. They were trying to evict them from the premises. They're not worth anything. A few days ago, the stock was 4 cents and it was worth $1 million. And that includes all the capital, which is none, all the cars, all the buildings, which is none because they're being evicted. All right. It's not selling cars. It's not doing anything. All right. People are just influencing the stock movement. There's no value at all. It's just Russian roulette with every barrel full in the dark. Okay. Virgin Galactic, however, have a product with customers, 800 plus customers who are ready to fly. It has money in the bank to last it a year and a half, 2 years, neither of which have Faraday Future. None of those things. If you followed the earnings for Faraday Future, you will know, as I've covered it live, they have said openly on the show, on the earnings, we're not trying to sell cars, we're building a brand. Virgin Galactic, however, has customers ready to fly. So they couldn't be more opposite. They have cash, Faraday don't. They have customers, Faraday don't. What can I say? Their stock price at the moment is undervalued because of the cash they hold and the business value they hold. FFI have nothing, zero. So if you're buying FFIE because you think it's just like Virgin Galactic, then you've not listened to an earnings, you've not read the balance sheet. And I know that's the case for most people because we have done polls on our show and people have said, and they've come in the channel and said to me, admitted it, I don't care about the balance sheet. I'm not interested, but it's going to the moon. And I'm thinking, what are you drinking? Who are you listening to? What are you reading? And I can't help people like that. So if you think if Virgin Galactic can go to 100, why can't FFIE? Well, I guess, if a bird can fly, why can't I? Well, I haven't got any wings. I mean, I don't know what else to say, really. Tristan. It doesn't make any sense at all. They're cheating on CRKN. I'll buy more if it goes back down. I sold at 45 cents. Easy on. Yes. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Hey, hello everyone. Stephen Lewandowski. Virgin Galactic off as a meme stock. Virgin Galactic is now. Oh, hello. We got Bitcoin just gone above 69,000. By the way. Unfortunately, once a meme, always a meme. Virgin Galactic has become a meme, unfortunately, and it's following GameStop now. It's got a lot of shorters in it. It's got a lot of gamblers in it, and they're overshadowing what's actually going on. That can present opportunity, of course, for real investors because the ultimate business is very, very different. FFIE stable at 140. FFIE stable at 140. What gives you that impression? Let me have a look. Stable at 140. What you mean? Because it's been going sideways for a while? Is that what you're saying? Because it's been going sideways for a while? Well, we've only got to go back a few days and it was 25 cents. So you got to remember, nothing has changed. Zero has changed with the company here to here. Zero. They've done nothing. They've said nothing. They've earned nothing. They've spent nothing. They've paid nothing. They've done nothing. The only difference between here and here was a comic book picture created by a YouTuber who's not even prepared to come online. Not even prepared to come online, be live in front of his audience. That is all that's changed. Well, if that's enough for you to take a decision to buy it, well then I don't know what else to say. Good luck to you for gambling, but there's no logical reason. And just like I said with GameStop, it's going to zero. It is going to zero. We rank number one now for these stocks on YouTube. And I'm saying it over and over again. I'm not going to change my mind for a super chat or anything. I'm just telling you what's going on. I mean, that's the fact. Anyway, nothing stable, smoky fats. Anyway, last squeeze was during quantitative easing, right? What does that mean? So because everybody had more money, everybody was giving stimulus checks, yes. Everybody was at home during COVID, yes. So now it's going to be a lot harder, yes. But that's not the big deal. That's not the big deal. It's the fact that institutions and the system isn't going to let you win this time. It's not going to it's building into the system where you will lose. And it's happening right before your eyes. I don't know what to say to make it clearer. Wow, I haven't been on a live for a week. Things are changing on this channel a lot. Vincent Vosberg, yes, they are. we're doubling our rate of growth every single month now. We've been hitting the green ticks, the solid green ticks in our channel now for 7 months. What that means is every single metric is up and has been up for 7 months without a fail, without a single break. That's pretty wild, that is. That doesn't happen. We need a 10 to 30% correction. What? In the stock? Look, you can't have a correction in a stock that has no value. The S&P 500 has a correction because it gets overbought, but it has an underlying value. That's a correction. You can't have a correction for something that has no value. 10 times 0 is 0. 1,000,000 times 0 is still 0. It doesn't change because we have a correction or Roaring Kitty does another picture. It doesn't make them earn any money. They've not produced anything, and they're not going to produce anything because they're going bankrupt. I don't know what else to say about it. ASTS has been on a tear the past week, up another 19%. ASTS, ASTI or ASTI will be on the show soon. I don't know how this is going to help. I don't know how this is going to help. ASTS is great. I don't know how this is going to help. I don't know how this is going to help. What do you mean, Vincent? What's going to help? People that had money back then, US consumer is broke. No, the US consumer isn't broke, Smoky Fats, at all. The US economy is still strong. People are still spending. Certain items, people aren't going to Starbucks as much. They're not going to McDonald's as much. This is why we cover all the earnings. But people are still spending. And there's trillions of dollars on the sidelines waiting to buy the markets when they turn more bullish. They already are bullish, but people are still waiting on the sidelines. There's lots of money, real money, waiting on the sidelines. There's no issue with the stock market going up at all. None whatsoever. The profits from pumping rubbish stocks gets reinvested into SPY, QQ, and the blue chip stock. It's a win for everyone. Well, it isn't a win for everyone because for a stock like GameStop to win, 99.9% of you have to lose. That's just the way it is. I mean, because of Roaring Kitty and people who just think a cartoon character is financial advice, some people here watching the show today paid over $70 for a stock worth 7 cents. How daft do you feel now? And it's just come down ever since. Do you think everybody got their money out? Every single person got their money out? Of course not. Somebody paid $70 for the stock. Hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands bought the stock for $70. Then it came down. What did they do? They sold it for a loss? Well, that was clever. What do they do? Well, of course they lost money. Nearly everyone's lost money. And unfortunately, 99% of people haven't got a voice, are not on YouTube, and they can't tell anyone. They're sat at home now listening to this going, yes, me, I lost all my money. But you only hear the people that going, yeah, it was great. No, it's not true. It absolutely is not true. I sold and covered Axe at ASTS, got 5 grand shares paid and let run. Let's go. Congratulations to you. Crag is laughing. I bet you haven't watched any of Roaring Kitty's videos from 2019, 2 years before GameStop pumped in 2021. I bet you haven't watched any of Roaring Kitty's videos. You're damn right I haven't. I haven't got time to watch silly videos. I haven't got time. I'm studying and I'm working every day. You are absolutely right. Jackson Vahu, all I do is work 12 hours a day, and in between doing these shows, I am reading, I am studying, I am not wasting my time watching a guy with a hat and a bandana acting a goat, messing around, playing silly buggers. I haven't got time for that. You're damn right I haven't. And I don't know anybody on Wall Street who has either. And I don't think Warren Buffett has either. I don't think anybody who's busy working. It's the same reason as if you go to a protest. Most people are unemployed, running around, teenagers. The people that actually are working haven't got time to be protesting. They're out paying the bill so you can run around with placards and scream and shout. Most people are busy working. So yeah, you're right. I haven't got time. I don't go to meetings. I don't hang out doing networking. Oh, please give me, I'll buy your thing if you buy mine. I haven't got time for that. I'm always working. Like Elon Musk has always said, he doesn't hold meetings. He hasn't got time for meetings. He's busy working. So yeah, you're right, Jackson for who. I have never watched, and I never will watch, a Roaring Kitty video. I've seen about 10 seconds of it, and I know exactly what it's about. That's all I need to see. So you're right, I haven't got time for that. That will not give me any information that I can use or earn me any money or benefit anyone. So I'm not interested. I'm in bonds. I took it all out of the market. Why is that? If we look at let's look at the last 3 months. The last 3 months, I am up 7.69. That's outperformed any bond. That's the last 3 months. So why would you, I mean, people keep saying we're not in a bull market. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. What about the year to date? What about year to date? We are up 13%, 12.91%. I would have been up nearly 30% if it wasn't for the fact that before I did this, I was in stocks and I decided to get out because I was now media because we're doing all the interviews and so on and so forth. But why would you be in bonds? I don't know why. I mean, buying the stocks when they were down was the right thing to do. Anyway, we do have some news here. We do have Bitcoin exploding at the moment. Let's have a quick look at what's going on here. Ethereum has just gone up 8, nearly 9%. Look at this big move today on crypto. Look at this 2.91. Let's look at our Bitcoin. All my Bitcoin is held on my crypto crypto challenge with Sensei in Coinbase and on my ledger. If we share with you right now what's going on with the, there you go. Everything is up today. It's not Bitcoin's great, something else is rubbish. Literally everything is up here apart from HTX, which is down 0.7. Apart from that, it doesn't matter what you own today in the crypto world, it's all up. Whether you've got the Binky Bonk coin, good assets, silly assets, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That, in which concerns me, that whatever you buy, crap or good, it's all up. So it's kind of, right, fine. What does that actually mean? It just means the whole crypto market is turning bullish and everyone's buying everything. I'm not so sure that makes much sense. Everyone just buying everything, but everyone seems to be buying everything. Bitcoin now, here we go. We're going to all-time highs. Here we go. All-time high for Bitcoin live on the show. There you go. It's just about to hit all-time highs live on the show. So that's very, very interesting. A very nice rally going on right now. I said buy ASTS. Should have listened. We should have listened. Vincent Vosberg. Vincent, I will look later on my list. Where is it? ASTS? Vincent, I've got KWE, K West as your stock to review. Vincent, I will look at it later. Guy is not a pump and dump promoting scammer or disingenuous investor. His due diligence on GameStop was top notch. The guy is not a pump and dump promoting scammer or disingenuous investor. Really? Well, that's how good Roaring Kitty is that you believe that. The fact that Jackson, the fact that you believe, so let me just check. Where are you in the chat? I'm just trying to find you a minute. Where are you? Jackson for who? Are you one of my members? I'm just trying to find you. No, you're not one of my members. I didn't think you were. To say something like that, you've not obviously been watching the show very much. Jackson, how can you stand there and say the guy is not a pump and dump promoting scammer? He lied about the fact he was a broker. He broke the SEC regulations. He broke the law. He was in trouble. He lost his license. How can you say he's not a scammer? The very fact that you say that shows how good he was at manipulating you by cartoon characters to doing what he wanted you to do. Do you know how ridiculous that statement is? Of course he was. He was sued by the SEC. He broke regulations. He did everything wrong. Everything that you could do wrong, he did wrong. So how can you say he's not a scammer or disingenuous investor? His due diligence on GameStop was top notch. It wasn't at all. It was a rubbish company. It still is a rubbish company, and you got suckered into it. And 99% of the people lost all their money. They just don't have a voice. So Jackson Vahu, I'm sorry, but that statement is completely factually untrue. That couldn't be further from the truth. Vince, I sold some ASTS early in the increase, kicking myself as it continued. Then I ran across and I have that holds, and I have that holds 2,900 shares. I have too many brokerage accounts. Steve Wally, it can happen very easy. Yes, you have to get out. That simple. Don't be greedy. Yes, it is simple, but most people don't get out. And when they do get out, they pay capital gains tax on it. We discussed that before. How many people the other day when we had the invasion of Israel with Iran, we had those bombs being dropped. I said, how many of you are buying the dip? It went down. We had I said it was going to go down 10%. It went down about 4 or 5%. And I bought the dip. And we did a poll, and most people didn't. People, when they say, I'm going to buy the dip, when they see it going down, they get afraid and they don't buy the dip. That's what happens. They buy it when it goes up. That's why everyone today is buying Bitcoin. How ridiculous. I bought it when it was 15,000 when it went down. I'm not buying any more whatsoever. Why? Who's buying it now? Why are you buying it now? Why didn't you buy it when it went to 15? Why are you paying $70,000 for it when it was 15 just a few months ago? That's what I did. It's not smart or clever. It's just you buy it when it goes down. The trouble is now what's happening is people are going, oh, it's going up. I'll buy it now. Well, what's the point of that? It don't make any sense. Doesn't make sense to buy it when it goes up, does it? Now you just sit and hold it. And if you don't believe me, here's my position. Here is my Coinbase. There's my Coinbase. All-time, just about all-time highs, not quite. $2,600. There's my Coinbase. And here is my ledger. I bought it at 15,000. So it looks great, right? There you go. Another $2,500 there. So what's that? 2, 4, 5 over like 5,200. That's fine. I'm not buying any more. I don't need to. And I bought it at 15. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. Anyway, there you go. I'm not going to be buying it today. I don't know why anybody would. What's the sense of that? Anyway. So to say that Roaring Kitty was what you just said, I mean, it's just, read the news. We even saw him. I saw the news when he was hauled in front of the SEC and had to answer questions. Anyway, he lost his brokerage license. Hi Martin, hi John, how you doing? Hey all. If the system was built to rob you, to take your money and give it to hedge funds, the system was built to rob you. It wasn't built to rob you, Crag. I don't believe for a minute the system was built to rob you at all. Who's robbing me today? Who's robbing me? 5,000 to 86. Who's robbing me? No one's robbing me. I don't believe the system was built to rob you. Do I believe the system is corrupt and everybody that runs it is corrupt? Yeah. Do I believe people are selfish and greedy and they lie and they manipulate? Yeah. But was it built to rob from me? No, I don't believe that. What we on about? I might. Vincent Vosberg. On regulations change. Okay. Lost track. Vincent Vosberg. Why don't you attack Elon Musk for bankrupting Fisker? I have done. And it wasn't Elon Musk. It was Marcus Brownlee. But Elon Musk was hiding behind him. You're absolutely right. It was despicable. You're absolutely right. It was a very, very bad thing he did. I totally agree. And I've reported on it and I've made news on it many, many times. And I've put in the time, made the videos, and had correspondence with Elon Musk through Marcus Brownlee. I have done that. So, you know, I am calling it out wherever I see it. So why don't you attack Elon Musk? I have plenty of evidence to prove that Marcus Brown is a puppet for Elon. Yes, and I proved it. And if you're a member of my show, you would know. And in fact, I put out a video this very day, and here it is. I've just done it a few moments ago. There it is. This is my biggest ever video. It had 11,000 views. So to say why don't I attack Elon Musk is a bit daft, because I actually have. There is the video that I've just put out today to follow up my biggest video of all time. 11,000 views about Marcus Brownlee, Elon Musk, the fact that his website pointed to Marcus Brownlee, the fact that Marcus Brownlee refused to do a proper review on the car, would not let them update the car.
Sebastian van Winsberg donated €2.49 through a super chat, just for support.
Thank you, Sebastian. That's very, very kind of you. And if it's all right with you, I'd like to take Leah for a coffee tonight. We'll go to a bar and have a cup of coffee, and I will use your €2.49 to buy us a drink. So thank you so much indeed for your support. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you very much indeed. So there you go. So yeah, Jackson for who? I have done exactly that. Musk's subsidiary company owns Brownlee's channel. Yes, I reported on that as well. I did all of that. I even spoke to Marcus Brownlee via X. We were in conversation, and he found the whole thing funny when I said it was disgusting what he was doing. So I went into battle for you, for Fisker. So rather than just, you know, not bother, I actually did it, and I don't own the stock, remember. Don't hate the messenger, hate the message. Okay. Biden put forth a massive unrealized gains tax, not good. Biden put forth a massive... yes, I know. That would be absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible if that comes out. If Biden gets his way and we have to pay tax on unrealized gains, it's going to break the system for everybody.
Sebastian van Winsberg donated €2.49 through a super chat. For Lee, smirking face.
For Leah. There we go. Thank you ever so much, Sebastian. So tonight I'll take Leah out and we'll both have a coffee. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you very much indeed, Sebastian. Very, very nice of you indeed. Thank you. So, right, while we're talking, I just want to continue uploading a video to Rumble. I've been doing it all day. I've just done my Rivian video. Let's do Soundtown now. I'm trying to catch up. So many videos to do. Just bear with me a second. I want to keep this going because I'm live all the time. Unfortunately, I have to do some things on air like this. So I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm uploading now to Rumble. I've got a Rumble audience that want to see my videos and they want to watch them on Rumble, which is very kind. So I've got to go onto YouTube and upload them. And I have to do one at a time. And I'm doing it as I'm sitting here talking to you. So let's keep it going. And then we want sound, S-O-U-N. Sound charts. There you go. There's my sound charts. Get the tags. Thank you very much. This is behind the scenes of how I put together my videos. Yes, yes. Do I agree to the terms and conditions? Nope. Okay then, fair enough. Tick all the terms. Yes, submit. And there we go. Right, that's now uploading. All right, so next question. Next question. Yeah, so let me talk about this for a moment. If Biden gets his way and we have tax on unrealized gains, everybody is buggered. if it is as people have suggested. Now, I don't believe for a second, and remember, I am not political in any way for the American system. I can't vote. I've got a green card. I'm not one way or the other. I'm just simply reporting the facts, the news as it happens. Biden says this. Donald Trump says this. You decide. Okay. I just give you the facts, what they say. If it's true, and I haven't read all the transcript, but if it's true that everybody will pay tax on unrealized gains, and that's it, no limit, no upper limit, no lower limit, everyone pays on all, the system would break. The total system would collapse overnight. I don't think that's it at all. I think that's the headline that people, if they don't like Biden, want to get behind. Or whatever, but I don't think it could be as simple as that, because if they did that, the system would break. Just take me for example, right? Here is my portfolio. I started at $5,000. Here I am with $86,000, and they turn around. And I mean, that's not all gains, by the way, of course. And overall, I'm down. I've been through all that. But let's assume that I've made $86,000 profit, right? I'm up 86 grand, right? I don't have 20%. I don't have about $18,000 to give the government. Of course I don't. I've not sold it. It's just sitting there. I would have to go out and sell my shares to be able to pay my tax. If everyone did that, the stock market would go to zero. It would absolutely collapse. Because first of all, everybody would get out of the market before it happened, knowing it's going to go down. And then when they started selling, it would go down. We would literally bankrupt the country. Nobody could pay it back. I've got a house in England, which I own. I've got no mortgage. I would have to find about $50,000 or £50,000 because of my gains in the value of my house. Where would that come from? I've got to sell my house. House prices would crash because everybody would be selling houses at the same time. It absolutely cannot happen. I've had it mentioned to me a few times, and I absolutely believe that wherever that information is coming out from, you're not reading the full story. Now, I'm not pro-Biden or pro-Trump. I'm neither. Absolutely neither. But I know for a fact you cannot say to everybody tomorrow, we're all paying gains on everything we own, no minimum, no maximum, no excuses, because the system would break, nothing would work, and everybody would be bankrupt. So I don't for a moment think that's going to happen. Nicker Trade, you're the man, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for the update. You're very, very welcome. Here to help. Can I hate the message and the messenger? COVID stimulus money pumped GME last time. Americans are broke. Americans are not broke. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. There's plenty of money on the sidelines. And as I talk about it, GameStop is going down and down and down and down. I've made it a campaign of mine to drive GameStop to zero. I keep reporting on it. We're trending from the stock. We talk about it. I've given evidence. I've shown you the SEC regulations that is preventing GameStop from exploding. I've put it out there. Obviously, you decide what to do. I think someone just said to me, I'm just buying GameStop. I don't know why. It's only worth 7 cents. Why would you buy it at $20.85? It was what, $70 a couple of days ago? It's worth 7 cents and you're going to pay. I don't understand that. I bet if I put the cash in your hand, you wouldn't do it. It's because it's on an app, you feel it's not real money. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. You're absolutely right, Faith. So do I. I believe I can fly as well. You're damn right. I'm long on crypto and short on. I'm long on crypto and short on crypto. Well, that makes a load of sense. I can fly, Faith. He does it every night on his magic carpet ride. Fortunately, you mean, Crag, I get back in 2025. Yes, sideways. Normal coffee for you, Mike. I mean, no more coffee for you. Hi, Martin. Wonder any comment on Nicola? Thank you. Yes, William. I've just put out a video just for you, William. Nicola, just gone out. Literally just gone out a few hours ago. Did you see it? 16 hours ago. There it is. There's your information, just done for you. Let me give you the link to it. So you've been asking for this, and here is your video. So, William, here is your video you asked for, Nicola, NKLA. There's all the buy zones, the sell zones, the support levels, the whole kit and caboodle. Just done. Put it out last night so you could benefit from it this morning. We've already done it. So go and check that out. Wonder any comment? I've just given it to you. Agree with you. I was talking correction to the markets. Yes, the S&P, without a shadow of a doubt, is overbought. Why did I buy it at the top with margin? Doesn't matter to me. It goes on top of what I've already got when I entered the market in January. I can't go back 10 years. I can't buy it for what it was 10 years ago. But I know 6 months from now, 12 months from now, it'll be up from where I am today. So it doesn't matter. I believe there's about 8 to 10% left in the market this year. It's going to cost me 6.25 in margin to pay it. That's about to come down to about 5%. So I'm all in. I expect it to go up from here. But yes, are we overbought? Of course we are. Everyone overbuys. Everyone oversells. I just keep buying when it goes down. That's it. Very straightforward, simple. But yes, it's overbought and we are due a correction. And when we correct, Smoky Fats, when we do correct, I've got $90,000 ready to buy a drop. I'm already fully in, 100% in, all my money's in. I'm using 18 grand's worth of margin. And if it drops, I'll buy more. But it's got to drop 5-10% for me to start spending any part of that 90 grand. But I will do it. Unlike people who say, I will buy the dip, and when it happens, they don't. I do what I say, and I say what I do. Buy Asti before it goes up for sure. Yep, Asti on the show in person in a few days' time. For real, Faith, afternoon all. I couldn't be an extra today because of my phone, but hope some banked on GTBP. Thank you ever so much, Ed Nevis. I disagree. I listen to data all day. Debt delinquency is all-time highs. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all, Smoky Fats. The market's overbought. And we are at all-time highs. It's not rocket science. I read the news just like you. I know the debt position. America can never pay off its debts. You're absolutely correct there. That doesn't mean to say that the markets won't continue to go higher. That's just the way the system works. I mean, it is ethical to invest in such companies if obesity is above 50. Is it ethical to invest in such companies if obesity is above 50%? Is it ethical to invest in the S&P? Well, you're talking about buying GameStop with no value and FFIE with no value and crypto, which only has a belief system. So, I mean, nothing has real value at the end of the day. You just got to pick the best option for you. But yeah, I mean, money's got no value, not really. Ethereum is climbing 3,400, Radiant Smile. Yes, indeed. Thanks. The food, that's not even food. I agree. Everything is processed. It's terrible. Martin in Discord for verification. Martin in Discord for verification. Any members that want to free educate? Martin in Discord for verification. Any members that want a free fee education for verification or of your team can get the link. Ed, I don't fully understand your comment. Martin in Discord for verification. Any members that want the fee, do you mean free? The free education, direct message for verification of your team can get the link. DM for verification. Sorry, you've lost me, Ed. I sort of know what you're saying, but I'm not really sure. Sorry, mate. McDonald's and Starbucks earnings are horrible. Yes, no one's spending in Starbucks, no one's spending McDonald's. I absolutely agree with you. 100%. You're absolutely right. I think I broke like 17 different laws driving to the baseball practice. Watch out, world. Crazy driver here, trying to be on time. Don't do it. Only because one of those gets hard after 5 at a time. Ed, you've got me. 5.5% on bonds, risk-free. Is that okay, Martin? Ed Nevius, you've lost me, mate. I don't know what you're saying. I own 3 full shares of 1,100 on Ethereum. Fantastic. Remember, it doesn't matter if you own a whole coin of Bitcoin, a whole coin of Ethereum. It's no difference whether you own $10 or 10 million individual coins. They don't know they're coins because they're not real coins. It's just code on a computer. We were talking about this the other day. When Bitcoin goes up to 100,000, 200,000, a million, nobody is going to be buying a Bitcoin, a physical thing. Obviously, you know it's not a physical thing, but when it gets that expensive, people will just be buying Bitcoin. They'll be buying $100,000 of it, or $1 of it, or $50 of it. That's it. It won't matter if you own a whole coin, because there is no coin. It doesn't matter. It's like saying I own a real dollar. You own a dollar of a dollar. Does that make sense? The dollar itself is a piece of paper. It's not worth anything. It's a piece of paper. What you do have is a dollar of a dollar. The US dollar, the currency, you have a dollar of it. You have $50 of US currency. That's what it means. Doesn't mean you own $50 or $50. The piece of paper is worthless. The Bitcoin doesn't even exist. At least you've got a bit of paper you can light the fire with. But with Bitcoin, you don't have anything. What you have is part of the system. That's what you own, a part of the system. So end of the day, it doesn't matter, whether you own a coin or half a coin or whole coin or anything else. Anyway. But if it makes you feel good, that's fine. I understand it makes you feel good and you want to hold it. Whatever makes your human psyche hold on to it is good, isn't it? Robust fertilizer markets. What? I'm not sure what that means. GME probably hired Roaring Kitty to put out a few tweets so they could dilute easy payday for him. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. The guy earlier was saying, he's a legitimate businessman. He's like an investor and he's not a pump and dumper. I have never heard a more ridiculous statement than a man who broke all the laws, who literally lost his brokerage license to manipulate stock. I have never heard anything so ridiculous as what he said. So you're right, Crag. I wouldn't be surprised if he was paid to do that at all. Agree with you, Crag. I agree with you. Yep, evening all. Quite an amazing evening. My stocks are up, but my surroundings is down. People are so angry today because I'm trying everything I can to try and stay positive. People are so angry today. I'm trying to say everything. I'm trying everything I can. It's hard. I know. I'm going through something at the moment, very personal, which is very difficult. Not personal between me and Leah, but something I'm dealing with online. And I know it's very, very difficult sometimes to remain positive in situations which are completely and utterly ridiculous. A lot of anger in the world. I'm right with you. Good afternoon. Why the hell is Ethereum exploding? It's just, Sensei is the best person to answer that. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
There we go. Q&A on my lessons will always reply. I do believe we all agree that I do. Yes, indeed. I agree 100%. They are getting worse with anger. Yes, they are getting worse with anger. Bought more Mobix today. Shoot, Jay, I had to sell. Ethereum will be denied and the price will bomb. Chatted with Robinhood this morning and they still don't have a date for the 1% cash match or the gold card rollout. Mark Saxby, great information. Thanks for sharing that. I am in the same camp. No information at all. You're absolutely right. I think it's terrible the way they announced it and then never did anything about it. I agree with you. I'll buy more Ethereum. Now then, I am just a couple away now from getting a solid gold credit card with Robinhood. Okay, just a few away now. I had an email this morning, so I'm one step closer. If you want to help me and you get some free money, because because I will share with those that help me. I'm trying to get the solid gold credit card. All you have to do is use my link here to get Robinhood and go gold. It's $5 a month. It's what I use. I recommend it. I wouldn't recommend this if I didn't use it. I am gold. You can see my gold perks here. It pays for itself if you've got money in your portfolio. It doesn't pay for yourself if you've not got money. But look, 2,000 margin interest free, 5% API on your cash, 3% match, 50 grand instant deposit, professional research, well, whatever, real-time market data, well, whatever. But the best thing is this here. The margin situation is fantastic. You've got it's 6.25%, 2 grand free. It's the best deal on the market. I've never seen anything like it. There is my link. I'll give it to my rumblers as well. I only need a couple more people to do it, and I will be ready to get a solid gold credit card, and I will share with those that helped me. And you'll need to prove that you were one of the emails that helped me. I will share with you when I get the $2,000, because I will sell the gold card. I will melt it down. There's no point me keeping a solid gold credit card. That seems ridiculous. I'll just melt it down and buy the S&P, and I'll share it with you. So if you've not got Robinhood, or you've got Robinhood but you haven't yet gone gold, use my link and I will share with you what I get when I get it. That's a promise. So there you go. The deal is there for all of you. Take me up on it. Bitcoin to 400,000 minimum 5 years. There's no evidence to support that at all. It's just a hopery. What do you think of Martyn buying Nikola before the reverse split, or wait till after? There's no point buying it before. You know it's going to go down. But remember, it's already overreacted. So maybe 50% now, 50% after. That's what I would do. If I was buying Nikola, I'd buy half now and half later. Hopefully it climbs back up. Definitely buying the dip for me. I hope you made some money. Thank you, Sebastian, for your super chat. They rob you in ridiculous taxes and they don't even go to things they say. Joe Biden is trying to tax unrealized gains like what? Crypto is pumping, though, possibly Ethereum. Hope the truth will come out regarding Fisker. Yes, you do know. Yes, you do know nothing. I don't know what that means. Sorry, no way they'll post that. Probably next week. Results. RW. I'm not sharing RW's comments at the moment. I wasn't very happy with RW this morning, suggesting scamming going on the channel. Didn't like that at all when we put our heart and soul into helping people. Didn't appreciate that this morning. Can you tell us about FFIE? I've just put some very important videos out about FFIE just a few moments ago. You really can't afford to miss them. I put out this. First of all, our 7th biggest video of all time, Sensei, 7th biggest video of all time, FFIE, the charts, how you can trade it, how you can make money from it. On the homepage of the channel, go to the video section. There it is. That's what you need to watch first. That's how to trade and make money from Faraday. It was recorded last night for you this morning to make money. Okay? RW, I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. I'm glad you think it's funny. I take this channel very seriously, and I take, even though we laugh and joke, I take the integrity of my viewers, members, and everybody making money very seriously. I don't think it's funny at all. Anyway, the next thing you need to watch, dynamically, is the red flag warning. I put out information. It's on the homepage of the channel. There it is under the video section. I put this out showing you the new SEC regulations that's going to bring down GameStop. And it is. GameStop has just popped after hours. There we go. Let's watch what it does now. And again, because it's just popped up doesn't suddenly mean I'm wrong, of course. Things go up, things go down. There's a famous incident when somebody famously said to Warren Buffett, how does it feel to lose $22 million in a day? And he said, I've never lost anything. Just the value of my shares went down. I didn't sell. Exactly the same as this. This is where we were this morning, back where it started. Nothing has changed. Did you buy here, sell here? Different. But at the end of the day, I still believe it's going to zero. Just because it did that doesn't change my ethos on the stock one tiny bit. Right. Very frustrating indeed how they expect anyone to want to invest when they will be taxed. I agree, Seth. I agree, and I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, Seth, I think the people that are saying it, and I don't know because I've not read the transcript, but I'm assuming my experience in America is people who don't like Donald Trump exaggerate the things they don't like. People who don't like Joe Biden exaggerate the things they don't like, rather than this is what he said, this is what she said, and then that's it. That's why you have CNN and you have Fox. You have popularity news channels rather than like the BBC or Sky News, which is completely just Donald Trump said this, Joe Biden said this. When I first came to America, I asked my wife that. I said, what's the main news channel? Like in England, we have, the main news channel. And she said, I don't know what you mean. I said, well, what's the news of America? What is the news? Not opinions or a chat show or a game show or, some kind of debate show. What's the news? And my wife, who's American from Dallas, didn't know. She said, well, there's Fox, there's CNN, there's NBC, there's CNBC, da, 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 da. So I said, well, which is the main one? Which is Americans' news? And she said, well, there isn't one. There's so many, and they all have their own political agendas. And I started watching CNN because it seemed to be the biggest channel I could find at the time. And then I started watching Fox, and then I realized after about a month of watching it, they all bashed the other and I thought, hang on a minute, CNN became like the Donald Trump channel. All I saw was Donald Trump bashing. And then on Fox, all I saw was Biden. But I thought, hang on a minute, I just want to know the news. I don't care what your opinion is. I want to watch the news. So I don't actually think, Seth, this statement, what people are saying Biden's going to do, I think they're either the people that don't like Biden and they're trying to say it's rubbish, or it's or whatever. But I can't believe that would happen, because that law, if it came to be, would bankrupt America. There'd be civil war. If they taxed everybody on unrealized gains, the system 100% would break. It couldn't survive under those conditions. And bearing in mind that China and Russia want to destroy the dollar as being the global currency, you would hand America to the world if you did that. So that's not going to happen. I don't think for a minute we're going to wake up tomorrow and they're going to send us tax bills of everything that we own. I mean, that's like going back to Henry VIII. I mean, seriously, in England, that's like going back to Henry VIII. We've all got to pay taxes on stuff we haven't even sold. We're just going to sell our houses to give you money, or we chop your head off. I mean, that's basically what that is. And you would literally have civil unrest. You'd have complete anarchy. The system wouldn't. I don't think for a minute that's going to happen. Anyway, Crypto Ethereum, please share more on FFI. What's going on there? Dynamically, I've just given you the information. Crypto is for the future. Instant trades. Bull says, Mike, if you have not purchased crypto yet, then definitely do not buy it now. Everything is going to fall back. I agree with that, RW. Please share more on FFIE. What's going on there? I've just given you the links 2 or 3 times now. Martyn for Trump. No, don't drag me in. 100%, I am not for either party. I'm completely and utterly neutral. I am simply reporting the news. I don't have any political affiliation whatsoever. I actually don't understand the American system at all. At all. And let me say why I don't understand it. In England, it's called the House of Commons. The House of Commons. The common man can become Prime Minister. In America, it's who's richest becomes the president, right? I don't understand it. It's not who the best man is. I mean, you telling me that Joe Biden and Donald Trump are the two best human beings in the United States, whichever party you are on, does anybody believe that they are the two best human beings in America? I don't think anyone, whatever political party you are on, would say yes. Absolutely. They are the two best human beings in America. They are some of the two richest in America. That's what they are. And I honestly think, and I've spoken to a lot of people on either side of the political argument, and most people I've spoken to say, I don't like either, but I'm going to vote one way or the other because that's the party I choose. But I don't like either. I've not met many people who think either one is the greatest person in America and there's nobody better. I don't think I have ever met anyone who believes that about either side. And you should believe that, right? Shouldn't the president be the best person in England, in the best person in America? I think so. Yes, there are plans for that. Also here for 2027, like what the hell texting on real. I hope that doesn't happen. I can't buy crypto anymore. Can't trust it. Tax, Faith, there is a limit if it's rich, but it will be devastate the market. It will destroy the housing market and it will destroy the stock market. 100%. I never have trusted it, Mike. I still think it will collapse someday, but I think it will get a massive bull market next year in crypto. Buying more GME. Good luck to you. I wish you the very, very best. I hope you're right. It popped up and comes straight back down again. Look at that. Boom. Straight back. I mean, that shows you that no one who buys the stock believes in it. No one. Somebody, some entity, bought it there a few moments ago. It went there and they dumped it. I mean, that's like going out in the garden and buying the contents of my trash can and then dumping it in the neighbor's garden. That's what that is. That's what that is right there. I like your rubbish. No, I don't. I'm going to dump it in the garden. That's what that is. When you see charts like that, that tells you what people actually think. It's a weighing machine, a voting device. I think we all can see exactly what people actually think of the stock. No doubt, no question, 100%. It's right there in front of you. It's not even they're not even trying to hide it, are they? I think this is the way they're going to get the stock market down. Let me just read this a minute. They would want to do something like this, but keep the stock markets for the elite only. Well, remember, there's always money at the top. In every war, every situation, there's more billionaires, millionaires always created. We all know that if the markets did go down, the rich would buy it all up and it comes straight back up again. Just the same way as if I gave $1 million away today to somebody with no money and no money management skills, I would get it right back off them with interest. Guaranteed. 100%. Because the first thing they would do, someone who's never had money, who always wants to spend it, would run out, spend it in the shop that I owned, and I get the money back with interest. So if they drive the market down and it goes down, people will buy it. I will buy it. Anybody here who knows half about the market will buy it, and it will come straight back up again and pass all-time highs again. So I won't be selling if it goes down. I won't be trying to find the new bottom. I'll just be buying as it goes down. That's it. It's just a suggestion. They will probably tweak it a lot. I'm sure they will. Yes, Craig, I think it's all a scam, and yes, it probably will go up. It's never going to be taxed. It's impossible. It's just for the simple-minded to win votes. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Exactly the same, Sebastian, when they told people the other day Donald Trump was going to teach everybody how to trade and invest by buying his stock and his stock alone on one of his rallies. It's the same thing. Absolutely. Headlines. Comic book characters, people like Roaring Kitty. They laugh at people. They laugh, sitting there laughing that you can influence the world with cartoon characters and silly headlines. I agree with you 100%, Sebastian. It's never going to be taxed. It's impossible. It's just for the simple-minded to win votes and try that try that everywhere, tax the rich. You can't if you understand the system. Exactly. You're putting that information out. It's exactly the same when Donald Trump a few days ago put out a few weeks ago now, when Iran invaded Israel, he put out to his voters. One of my friends showed me his email, and Donald Trump sent out, America will cease to exist in 48 hours. He said that. Did he come back in 48 hours and say, sorry, I was wrong? I didn't. No. Did it create a reaction that he wanted? Yes. Was it irresponsible? Yes. Was it manipulation? Of course it was. America didn't come to an end, and no one thought it would. I doubt if he thought it would himself, but it was a good statement to get everyone to do stuff. It's the same thing. Afternoon, everyone. Crypto is just a lot of smoke and mirrors. Not worth a bloody dime, says Mike. Thank you, Martin. You're very welcome. 2025 is the year for crypto gains. Why not just invest 1% of your entire portfolio into crypto risk? That's what I do, Faith. I've actually got about 4%. I think about 4% of my portfolio. Am I right? About 4 or 5% of my portfolio is in crypto. Absolutely. I don't need to own any more. I don't need to buy any more. I've got all the XRP I'll ever need, because XRP is supposed to go to $50 a share, a coin. I bought it for like 38 cents. I bought Bitcoin at 15,000. That's supposed to go to $1 million. So I don't need to own any more. Why keep buying it on the way up and ruin the party? Just hold. I bought it when it was low. If you think low at 15 grand is low, I don't particularly, but compared to where it is today, and just hold it. Don't keep buying it on the way up. That's a bit daft, isn't it? Buy the S&P on the way up, because they're actually selling more cars, selling more phones, doing more business, blah, 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 blah. You don't have to believe in something to make money from it. That's very true, because I hate crypto, says Mike. Mike, crypto is the biggest Ponzi scheme ever created. Supposed to be a revolutionary payment method, but charges you an arm and a leg. I'll just say something Mike, crypto. I'll just say, Craig, just so to confirm what you just said. One of the things that Michael Saylor says over and over again is crypto is a hedge against inflation. It's been proven without a shadow of a doubt, that never worked. That never worked at all. Inflation came, and crypto did not save you from that. In fact, as inflation came, crypto went down. There's no hedge against inflation. That was the first load of rubbish that was spouted. That didn't happen. Absolute rubbish. That never, ever happened. Number two, and what you just said there about payment systems, but you can send money around the world, and it's free, and it's cheap, and it's quick, and it's easy. No, it's not. It's not free. It's not quick, and it's not easy. Lots of different wallets, lots of different things you got to do, and there's fees and gas fees and this and that and the other. Let me tell you, I send money all the time to England from America to my bank for free. Instantly, for free. I do it all the time. It doesn't cost me anything. I've got full clarification. It's easy. It's simple. I do it on my phone, bank to bank. Easy. Absolutely easy. I don't think you need it. If crypto went away tomorrow, if it disappeared tomorrow, my life would not change at all. I'd still be exactly the same. Nothing would change. I could still send money to England. I could still send money to anywhere. Like I said before, I've got bank accounts all over the place. I've got bank accounts in Norway. I used to have Canada, but I've closed it. England, America. I used to have one in Europe. I forget what it was now. It was Amsterdam, closed it. But even if I don't, I can send money to people. There's loads of ways. Venmo, Cash App, bank to bank, bank transfer wise. I mean, there's all sorts of things. I don't have crypto and it's doing it, and it isn't doing anything. What's up, Caden Youngquist? How are you, mate? Silent treatment. GameStop is going to blow up on the next Game Expo. Do you think? I think it's going to zero. I think it's absolutely 100% going to zero. Sorry, Faith, but it's what I think. That's fair enough. Smash the like button. Mike, you're breaking my heart. Smash the bloody like button. I did. That's fine, Mike. Stacy, you're breaking her heart. Look, why, Stacy? Because of stupid crypto. I have 10 to 15% super risky assets, and the rest is just boring companies. Boring companies is good. Do you know why they're boring, Faith? Do you know why people think Apple is boring, Amazon is boring? Do you know why? Because every morning they get up, they go to work, they make some money, and you, as the shareholder, earn more than the people that work there. It's just straightforward. If you own Walmart, which you do, of course, if you own the S&P, every morning people go to work at Walmart and sell stuff that people need to buy to live. Food, drink, clothing, whatever it is. And you, as a shareholder, make the profits from those sales. But I quite like that. I don't find that boring. I find steady growth really exciting. Since I've been fixing my garden the last few weeks, since I got inspired by Seth Houston, our gardening expert, I thought, right, I'm going to fix our garden. And every night, in between the two shows today, I went out there and I had a look at the garden, and I'm watering it, I'm feeding it, I'm weed and feeding it and all the rest of it, fertilizing it, and my green grass is growing lovely. I love it. Steady growth every day. Is it boring? Some people might say it's boring to watch grass grow. It's like watching paint dry. I quite like it because it's making my garden look nicer. Just as it is when Leah paints the house, because Leah does all the painting. I hate painting. When Leah paints the house, I love watching the paint dry because it makes the house look better. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind taking my time. That's investing in a great business. It just does it every day. It turns up, does its job, makes money, fixes a problem, sells a product. That's it. Martin, any comments on upcoming Tesla shareholder vote? William, with everything that's been going on with Fisker and FFIE and everything else, I haven't paid much attention to Tesla. The only thing I can say, I think you're talking about whether people should pay Elon Musk his bonus. Am I right? Is that what you're concerned about? Tesla, in my opinion, is going to go down to $110. It's a great company. But everybody who thinks they're going to get a robo-taxi in August is absolutely bonking mad. I've proved it. I've told you why. I've explained why. It's not going to happen. It can't happen. You can't earn $100,000 a year from running a robo-taxi in August. Can't happen. 100%. So it's a great company. They've achieved a great deal and much, much more to come. But it's overbought. It's overbought. Even the man that owns the company will say it's overbought. He tells you every day it's overbought. People listen to him when it suits them, but when he says stop buying the stock, it's too expensive, they don't listen to that. I mean, to me, that is as hypocritical as anyone, and I'm not religious, just so you know. I'm completely impartial on that as well. Right? I'm like Ricky Gervais. I ain't got a clue what's going on. I'm not smart enough to know, right? But it's as hypocritical of those that say the Bible is their Bible and then pick and choose certain facts in it. If the Bible is the Bible, then you believe everything that's in it, right? If you pick and choose the bits you like, well, what's the point of that? I mean, we can all do that. I'll add a few bits to it and take a few bits out. You either believe in it or you don't. And, Elon Musk tells you what the business is doing, and people turn around and say, Well, I don't agree. I think Tesla's going to go $1 million. Well, I'm Elon Musk and I work here and I'm telling you it's overbought. Well, I don't listen to you. Okay, fair enough then. Martin likes being a bully. Oh yeah, I love it. We created the idea and value of money. What's really worth something is things like land, animals, and plants. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. I am what's called an animal respecter. I don't use the word animal lover. I'm an animal respecter. What do I mean by that? Is I don't want dogs and cats in the house because they make lots of hairs and stink and stuff like that. But do I find them cute and cuddly? Yeah. Do I respect them? Yeah. Do I think they're as important as human beings? Absolutely. They live and breathe just like everybody else. They fear pain. They have a bad time. They have a good time. Yeah. I'm a animal respecter. Animals should belong in the wild. Domestic pets should belong with you. I totally agree. But I don't have a dog and a cat because I don't want their hairs and I haven't got the time to take care of one. But yeah, I agree with you. The only thing that really matters is the animals, the plants, the planet. I totally agree with you. Everything else is just made up nonsense, really. Totally agree. Tell him to go in a timeout. Wash his mouth out. Well, even gold isn't worth anything. You can't read. I agree with you, Faith. I agree. Do you know what, Faith? Millions of years ago, if we decided that mud was gold, mud would be worth a fortune. And in some parts of the world, mud is worth a fortune. If you've got a piece of land that's next to something very, very valuable, what we have put value on, that bit of mud is worth a fortune. I watched the film Blood Diamond years ago, and the people in London, once they got hold of the diamonds, were trading for millions and millions of dollars and pounds and all the rest of it around the world, and it was this priceless piece of carbon, basically. What gives diamond its value? In fact, I'll tell you a quick story if you're interested. I used to know the people at the very, very top, still do. The people at the very top of De Beers. De Beers essentially is the diamond mine of the world. It's the diamond business of the world, right? They own everything. It's like the guy who owns all of the sunglasses, and they're all made for $5. And they charge 10 grand for a pair of Gucci glasses, whatever. But diamonds are the same. De Beers, and they set the price of it. And years and years ago, around about the time of Marilyn Monroe, when she did the whole Tiffany thing, diamonds are a girl's best friend. She made diamonds desirable and expensive. If you go look back in history, before Marilyn Monroe declared diamonds as a girl's best friend, diamonds weren't very valuable. They were pieces of charcoal, pieces of carbon polished. That's all a diamond is. You could say a stone or a pebble on a beach. It doesn't matter. But we said carbon. We said diamonds. And what makes a diamond valuable is the processes it goes through to turn it from a black stone, a piece of charcoal, into a shiny object. And it's the cutting and the processes that cost a lot of money, and that the prices to refine it, cut it, create it, mine it are set by De Beers to make the price high. If they said, well, to cut the diamond is 20 quid, right? The diamond wouldn't have any value in it, right? But the system that mines it, refines it, cuts it, whatever, all those things, the processes it goes through are expensive, which is what makes the diamond expensive. And they own the diamonds and they hold them back. I've been to the factories in Amsterdam where they hold diamonds out of circulation to prop up the price. Just like gold mines, gold reserves, they hold gold and don't release it into the market to keep the price of gold up. If they flooded the world with gold, the price of gold would come crashing down. So basically, you've got warehouses of diamonds and gold just sat there out of circulation, It's like Bitcoin. When if you lost your Bitcoin, it goes up in value because there's less of it to circulate. It's the same thing. And when I spoke to De Beers and my contact at De Beers, they said what makes diamonds valuable is not only the processes, but it was when Marilyn Monroe did the whole Tiffany thing with diamonds are a girl's best friend. It made every girl want a diamond for her engagement. Before then, it was gold. Back in the Roman times, going back to the prehistoric, monsters running around, or Henry VIII, or any time you want to go through history, gold was the thing. Gold was the thing. Diamonds, garnets, rubies, pearls, they were all relatively low compared to gold. Gold was where it was at. And now it's diamonds. Gold is still a commodity and a valuable thing, but diamonds have this desire, and the desire was created out of marketing exactly the same way as Coca-Cola owned Santa Claus and the whole holidays are coming and turned Santa from green to red. That was a marketing thing to make money. That's all that was. Santa Claus used to be from Finland and he used to be green. And anyway, there you go. And there you go. Let's have a look. Gold isn't worth a thing. So I was just answering your question, Faith. Yeah. Stacey, I'm going to say it louder if you want. Mike, the only one that gives time out round here is Stacey. Stacey Bailey. I'll stop. I'll have 12 Doge. I'm set for life. There you go. It's Coinbase, a simple way to take advantage of crypto in general. Is Coinbase a simple way to take advantage of crypto in general? What do you mean? We use Coinbase because we regard it as the safest way to buy crypto because it's SEC regulated. Does that give it guarantee? No, but it's more likely to succeed. When you add Sam Bankman-Fried, he had no regulations at all, whereas Coinbase has SEC regulations. Does that make it foolproof? No. The SEC are rubbish. They make mistakes all the time, but at least you've got some kind of protection. It's like banks have to, they have to abide by FINRA and all of these other, institutions to keep them somewhat on the straight and narrow, even if it is very limited. Can I call in to explain? Yes, you can. The phone line is always open. It's the same link, the same password. I'll give you the link. Yes, you can call in. Here is the link. Ed Nevius wants to call in. Ed, there is the link. And I'll give you the password. It's the same as always. Uppercase L, uppercase A. Make sure you do it correctly. There it is. Yep. No. Mike says, no, you can't call in. I said, yes, too late. No, Ed, call in. Let's go, Asti. They'll be on the show soon. I just burst my butt off to help people to become independent traders. And it's funny how I care so much about others. It's all good. Okay, Ed, call in. Did you just forget the bell? No, I rang the bell. Ed, I was kidding. You know that. Yes, we all know that. Perhaps being grounded neutral is better than being either negative or positive. More like to have an optimal. Yes, William. I am not interested in one side of an argument. And I'll put this to you. I think this is a very, very important lesson in life. I have got lots of friends who are very political. And I have got friends who are very pro-Trump, and I've got friends who are very pro-Biden. I have both. And there is one identifying thing amongst them both. These are very, very, very far right, far left. They're very, very pro-Trump, and they are very, very pro-Biden, right? And I've got friends who are somewhere in between, but the ones I'm talking about now, very, very, very pro one side or the other, okay? And they have told me they only watch and they only read and they only follow their side of the argument. They watch the news channels that is very pro one-sided, whether it's Biden, whether it's Trump, whichever it is. And that's all they want to know. And I go, well, don't you want to know what the alternative to the alternative question is? to me, that's education. That's not politically one-sided or not. That's education. In science, we look at both sides of the argument and we come up with a conclusion. We discover, we challenge, we question, and then you come up with an answer. If you're going, it can only be 2 + 2 is 6, and I don't care if you say 2 + 2 is 4, you're never going to solve anything. You're just taking an opinion, and you're not open, your mind is not open to a general discussion. I think it is better to be neutral to the point of you are open for debate and discussion, and you are constantly challenging yourself to question whether I'm right or not. That's why that's why I'm not religious. I don't believe carte blanche, 100%, just carte blanche. Because I've got a brain I need to question and challenge and understand. And I can't just go, someone can't just say to me, this is a fact. And I go, okay then. I can't do that because, like I said the other day, if you're born in America, you're likely to be a Christian. And if you're born in, India, you're likely to be a Hindu. I think that was correct, wasn't it, guys? Someone corrected me. And that's like 99% likely. Well, does that mean that's a coincidence then? Everybody in America, phew, they were born in the right place. That's lucky. Everybody born in India, whew, they were born in... No, obviously not. Obviously not. So you can't turn around and say everybody over there's wrong and everybody over there's right. It doesn't make any sense. So I like to question, challenge, listen, keep my mind open. And I'm just a simple bloke. And I honestly have no bloody idea what happens. So I think it's important to, keep my mind open and, see what happens. Anyway, perhaps being grounded neutral is better than being either negative or positive. Yes, I think so. I think you're more likely to get to the truth if you're open to possibilities. Up 2.1. So I know. I love you, brother. Ed Nevius up 6.37. Damn it, Seth. Wow, we love you, Ed. Is Ed going to call in then or what? Do due diligence on crypto. It's in the future. Ed, cheers. Thanks. Okay, I'm waiting for someone to call in. Cheers. All banks are using Chainlink amongst other blockchain tech. Antiquated systems are being switched over now. Yes, that is true. Bank of America is already using XRP. Did you know that? Bank of America is using XRP. That's absolutely correct. Yes. Cheers, Ed. To explain, I was coaching 7 at once, and it was really bloody hell. That would be hard, wouldn't it? What's the difference between digital dollars and Bitcoin? What's the difference between digital dollars and Bitcoin? There's 1,000 things to say about that. What specifically do you mean? So my original Discord has all lessons I answered and Q&A. I don't get a penny to do. That's correct. I know. And thank you for that. Trade 24/7, 2 instantly. Crypto eliminates third party in trades, banking, payment. Yeah, but who cares about that? That's one of the arguments people say to me. It takes out the middleman. I couldn't give a monkey's bum. Does anyone care? I send my money from Bank of America to Lloyd's in 1 second for free. From America to England for free instantly. I'm sure there's some system in between, but I send $10, I get $10 the other end. I mean, I don't care. Do you care? I don't know. It's the same to me. Gold card suggestion, melt it down and mint 1,000 Lucas coin for special. That's a good idea, William. That's a good idea. You still need to buy Bitcoin through your bank. You still need to buy a Bitcoin through your bank. What do you mean? You can buy Bitcoin through Coinbase, Robinhood. What do you mean? You can keep the $20 now. Don't need to do the review. Thanks, I'm out. You can keep the $20 and don't need to do the review. Thanks, I'm out. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Okay. You can keep the $20 and don't need to do the review. Thanks, I'm out. Okay, fair enough. I'll delete it. I was going to do your review after hours tonight, but you don't want me to. All right, Vincent, fair enough. I don't know why you'd say that, but there you go. Fair enough. Let's have a look. Martin, what's on you? I find Vincent's comment funny. What's on you? Wasn't you can keep the 20. It wasn't on you. You can keep the $20. I don't need the review. Thanks. I'm out. Martin, wasn't on you. I find it. What do you mean it wasn't on me? He just told me not to do the review. He paid $20 for review, and now he's going, I don't need it. I'm out. I don't understand that. Anyway, FFI had a huge jump last 30 minutes, but still low. Funny, I started teaching all-time highs when I stopped buying penny stocks. Buying companies, guys. Buying companies. ASTI. Boom goes ASTI. Yes, we know all about ASTI is going to keep doing well. In fact, I must say I have done free giveaways at least in the past year, over 1,000 platforms. So feeling a bit sad when trying to help others, and there are trainers and teachers that charge. Ed, what's up, mate? What's going on with you? You've said you want to call in. I've said you can call in. What's going on? I've said you can call in. What's going on? Ed, you do a great job. Yes, he does. I never charged anyone. Yeah, we know that. Call in. What's going on? Ed, you're a great person. We all appreciate it. I want traders to be self-sufficient. I know you do, mate. What's going on then? Yeah, the internet is my new news. Love you, Mike. Imagine FOMO in the internet. Imagine FOMO in the market today. Bribery is legal here. It's called lobbying, literally. Bribery is legal here. What do you mean? Oh, you're on about in politics. Okay, time for a shower. Bye, everybody. Good show, Martin. Thank you, Faith. Trump is number one great businessman and negotiator. I like to just bring the facts. Trump is the number one great businessman. That's what you're saying. He went bankrupt 5 times. I don't know if that would qualify to win a great businessman. Bankrupt 5 times that I know of, maybe more. Again, I'm not for or against Trump, but the fact of the matter is he's gone bankrupt 5 times minimum. I wouldn't say that was a credential to be the best businessman. I don't know. Mr. Lucas, you are an excellent. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Radiant, yes, no FOMO. Wait to be patient. I don't know. Is it worth taking small gains? Yes, they add up. It is. If it's you're poor like me, Radiant. I honestly prefer my low average. I like to hold and be an investor. Yes, invest. Investing is very, very different than gambling or. Absolutely. Trading is not investing, is it? You can take a small account, 200. Let's keep it right. Take some money. As long as your risk is tight. I'm trying to get through all the comments. MSK, why are you fed up with crypto? XRP is up today and you hold XRP. Perhaps crypto assets will provide blockchain media services for AI purposes. Perhaps crypto assets will provide blockchain media service for AI purposes, I'm sure. Geez, call me young, but about 65% of my portfolio is in crypto. Wow, that's very bullish, obviously. MSK, I have XRP, an average is like 80 or so, 80 cents. I bought crypto due to the volatility, I think, nature of the stock. I am 24 years old and I like high risk. No kids, just my wife and cats. I love it. That's your fault for getting in at such a high cost then, says MSK. That's a bit harsh, but true. I love how unpredictable it is. MSK, well, I don't have any money to buy an average down like some do. Mike, tell me about it. XRP will rise, and I'm pretty confident. Be patient. You'll be, yes, I believe you will too. How to become a member of this channel. Here is the link to become a member. If you're on an iPhone or an iPad, you will need to go onto a browser, any browser, Google, Chrome, Safari, but you'll need to click the three dots at the bottom and select desktop version. The reason for this is Apple tried to take commission out of Google, and they don't allow it. So that link I've given you works, but if you are on an iOS device, iPhone, iPad, you will need to select a browser, and you'll need to use a desktop version to get round the whole App Store scenario, and then you become a member. Mike, I get the frustration with the XRP community and how it's been being held back by the SEC, similar to the green ganj investors let down by the retardation in legislation. I understand Tesla is rubbish, said Radiant Smile. The Cybertruck flop, says Smoky Fats. I agree, says Mike. People will start buying other EV stocks that are easy to get in once they become profitable. Tesla it's the bonus, also relocating tax to Texas from Delaware. Tesla's hype is going to die down. They definitely have competition now. They do. The purpose is an interesting point. The purpose of the Bible is to remind the reader of the relationship with truth. That kind of makes sense. I like that. But then you can't pick and choose then, right? If you believe in the Bible, then everything in the Bible, I'm assuming, is true. Isn't it? You can't pick and choose. I'm assuming so. Anyway, I love how Faith has escaped his new name as Faith. Hi, Martin. How are you? How are you? Crag. You can eat gold. The rich and famous put gold flakes on their food. That's very true. Absolutely true. Have you seen what's his name? The guy who held up the FIFA World Cup. What's his name? Sam Bio. What's his name? The guy who cuts all the steak up and charges you like $5,000 to come to your table and cut your steak in half. Salt buy. You basically go to his restaurants, you buy a normal steak, but he'll throw gold flakes all over it, and he'll cut it up, and then he does that with his hand. He goes, and he drops the salt on it's called salt buy. And he drops salt on your plate, and he'll charge you $5,000. Very, very clever. I wish I could get away with it. Most gold are coming from illegal land, from a land of indigenous territory by corrupt governments, not something I would invest in. Unfortunately, silent treatment, you can't help but invest in gold, whether you like it or not, because it's the basis of the Fed. Even though dollar is not linked to gold anymore, but the US holds gold reserves. Stock prices are regulated by it. Unfortunately, gold is in the system, so you can hate it all you like. It's like saying I don't like oil, but oil makes all plastics, all rubbers, all chemicals. So you can say you don't like oil, and people are against oil. Well, then you need to put your iPhone down. You need to stop driving your car. You need to put basically everything down that you're holding that has plastic, rubber, electronics, chemicals, all comes from oil. Take it or leave it. It's just the way it is. Tesla by target. Tesla by 120. Well, my target. Yes, 110. I agree. You mean Antwerp instead of Amsterdam? My city is the capital of the diamond world. No, I don't mean Antwerp. I was in Amsterdam, and I went to the diamond factory in Amsterdam. I'm sure that it's in Antwerp, and you know better than me because it's where you're from. But no, I was in Amsterdam when I went to the diamond factory. I always taught to myself, made a diamond ring the standard for marriage. I think it's more important to love your partner than to buy them a fancy diamond. I don't think a diamond is actually important at all. The entire diamond industry has collapsed due to the production of lab diamonds. Yes, I agree. Absolutely agree. I think there's nothing wrong with a cubic zirconia. Looks exactly like a diamond. Sparkles. Just don't tell your wife. Because she'll want a real diamond. LA didn't work. We'll try again. What's LA? Don't know what that means. Yes, that's correct. Martyn Lucas, investor, India. Yes, 80% Hindu. LA didn't have the password. LA didn't have the password. I don't understand what you're saying to me today, Ed. People buy diamonds and gold to display wealth, but it's a manipulated market. So what will be the next door of cash after these markets have destroyed? That's a very good question, that. Martin, I think you're very behind comments. Maybe include Benny Hill montage when applicable. Yeah, it says incorrect password. That's because you've not used the uppercase. Lucas AIDS 100. Look, there you go. Lucas AIDS 100. Uppercase L, uppercase A 100. I really would like to pop in. The phone line's open. Lucas A's, uppercase L, uppercase A, 100. It works every time. There you go. MSK is giving you the code. Okay, we'll try. Hi all, says Sensei. I don't see the need for crypto. It's not decentralized. It was decentralized before the institutions and feds and well, hang on a minute. Everybody in the crypto space wanted an ETF. Now you've got an ETF. You don't want one. I mean, what's all that about? You've got it, institutions aren't going to buy it until there's some regulation to it. You need rules. You've got to have rules. Investing works, my average for my 212. XRP being kept down, though it's allowing me to buy more. I'm on phone, so not letting me. The phone's fine. There's nothing wrong with the phone. Use a browser on your phone, click the link and put the password in. It will work every single time. It's because you've got the password wrong. Uppercase L, UCAS, uppercase A, DES, 100. You just got to agree to allow your microphone and camera. If you do that, I promise you it will work. Bible basic instructions before leaving Earth. Oh, that's good. That's clever. I never seen that. I like that. Link work, Mike, but won't let me pass because you've got to use the right password. Salt Bay, that's it. That's it. Okay. Also, sorry, but I have to go. Phone 7% at work. Bay, pronounced Salt Bay. That's it. I wish we could go back to the live call-ins. I'm on phone, so stuck's a bit. We have got live phone-ins, Ed. That is a live phone-in. Sensei uses it all the time. He'll see comment in 5 minutes, Ed. Martin, only saying that because he didn't get a diamond ring. Ed's on hold. No, he's not. There's no one calling in. I'm looking at the phone right now. It's new. Still trying to. Are you covering Neo? Any thoughts? Santa, I would cover Neo if you're a member and you super chat me to cover it. I will get up early, work late in the evening. I absolutely will cover the earnings for you, but it's a member's perk. And you can be a member from a couple of bucks. Ed, are you using a browser? Any browser works. Use the link and put in the password. It works every single time. I can do it right now for you if you wanted me to, but there's not much point. Right. I've got to record this. So here we go. It is NVIDIA. NVIDIA. Just watching now, Martin, you doing an order on Tesla? Am I doing an order on Tesla? No, I'm not buying a Tesla share. No, What do you mean by that? You doing an order on Tesla? No. Upload video. Let me do this now to Rumble. Just done SoundHound. FSRN. That's next. Let me do that now. There we go. I'm just uploading to Rumble our Fisker video. Hopefully Ed will call in a second. I don't know what the problem the problem is. I don't know what to say. Finance. Yes. FSR chart. There it is. I'll be right back with a second. I'm just clicking these few buttons just to make sure that we upload FSR. Martyn Lucas Investor. Yes, yeah. Terms and conditions. Got to click yes every single time. All right. Okay, back to here. FSRN. I'm about to do NVIDIA. I'm about to do that next. So let me just delete that one. Working my way through the list, getting up to date. Okay, looking like you were placing a limit order on your screen. That's all, dude. Oh, no. I don't know where you saw that from, but no, I'm not placing an order. Thanks for asking. Marion Link will screenshot. I don't understand, Ed, the words that you're using. Marion. I don't know what Marion means. Marion. You said you used the link. I'm about to make a video and say, I'll give you again. Here is the link. It's on the website, martynlucas.com/live. And the password is LucasAids100, uppercase L, uppercase A. Anyway. Will screenshot link. If the gold market collapsed, what would happen to the world? What would happen to the world economy? The world economy would collapse. It sends me to this link. Okay. Ed, you can't send links in the chat. You can't send. You're telling me you're sending me links, but you're not. You can't. No one can send links in the chat. So I don't know what you're saying when you're saying you're sending links, because you're not. Nobody can. You can't send links in the chat. So I'm a bit confused. Anyway, a little bit confused today. Doesn't take much to confuse me. Have to use another browser maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Maybe it's cache, refresh the screen. Yeah, I don't really know. Right, but I have to make this right now, though. So this is May. Let me check it first of all. NVIDIA. We're going to cover the earnings. Available May 22nd. May 22nd after hours. Okay, here we go. Okay. GME and then NVDA at end Okay, here we go. I tried Google Link and Safari. I really don't understand, Ed, at all. I tell you what I'll do, Ed. All right? I think you're copying this wrong. You're adding a space. You're doing something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to text you. And all you've got to do is click it on your phone. All right? So I'm going to make it really straightforward, okay? I am going to text you on my phone the link. So all you've got to do is touch it. That's all you've got to do, right? So I'm going to go to live phone in. There it is. Okay, copy. You ready, Ed? I'm going to text you now because I know I've got your number. At least I think I have. Ed. There you go. There is your number. So here we go, Ed. I'm texting you the link on my phone. All you've got to do is touch the screen, copy and paste the password I'm giving you, and you'll be in. There you go. Ed, I just want to show, look, I have just texted you the link. All you got to do is touch that and then click on and then copy and paste that code. That's it, that password. That's it. And when you tap on that link, you get that. See, it works. Tap on that link, and then all I do now is I'll put the password in. I'll phone myself. There you go. See? Phone in. Look, see? Then it goes to phone in to live show. See it? See phone into live show? All I do is press it. There you are. See that, look? And it says, allow my camera. Allow my camera. Allow my camera. Look, there's my microphone. Let's see, front camera, microphone. Call myself Martyn. See, I'm doing it live on my phone, exactly how you do it. And then I click join. Look. Waiting for host. Okay. And it's ringing me. And that's it. All I got to do now is answer the phone. And that's it. So if you just do that, that should work. Does that make sense? There you go. So I'm ringing myself, and if I answered, look, there's me. If I answered, point, look, a sign. Guess one. There you go. Look.
There you go. Look.
There's me.
There's me.
Phoning me.
Phoning me.
That's weird, isn't it? And I'll end the call. Hang up. And now I've gone. That's it. Try that again, Ed. Now you've got the link. That's all you got to do. Ed, just try it again. I've just tested it. It works. Anyway, let me just make this, and then by the time you've done it, I'm sure it will work. 100%. That link is good. You can do it, Ed. We believe in you. Right, here we go. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. NVIDIA, ticker symbol NVDA. It's about to make or break the market. We're going to cover it live, the earnings for NVIDIA on May the 22nd after hours. I'm going to give you the link for this. You really want to join me for this because we're going to listen into the official earnings. We're expecting to see NVIDIA go up to $1,000 a share. It's either going to make or break the market. I'm all in. I'm all in with the S&P. I don't own the individual stock. I'm not here to pump and dump it, but I am here to learn and listen in to the NVIDIA earnings. It's very, very important. It tells us a lot about the economy, a lot about enterprise, and enterprise is the key word right now when it comes to Google, Microsoft, Apple, and NVIDIA. They can make money even if no one spends any money. Very, very important, enterprise. And we're going to learn all about enterprise on the earnings. That's May 22nd after hours. Click above my head for the link. Down below in the description, I'll put it right to the top. I'll also put it in the comments of this video and I'll pin it to the top so you can find out and find the link. And over here is the event. And down here is more videos I think you'll find interesting in the series. Very, very, very important one. The market's overbought, but this will set the market. Are we going to be up or are we going to be down? Join us. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Okay. It shows me trying again. Okay. Ed, phone Martyn's phone and then Martyn can put you on speaker. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. We only do that as a backup. I don't know why it's not working for Ed. There's no reason. I've just checked it. It works. Would somebody else just do it? Mike, would you just do it for the sake of it? Mike can do it. MSK is not very good. We won't ask MSK. Sensei, anybody. Can anyone just do it just to show Mike, to show Ed it's working? All right, martynlucas.com/live. I'll give you the link again. There's the link. Here's the password. Lucas Age with a capital L, capital A, DES 100. Accept the camera, accept the microphone, and then the phone will ring and I'll answer it. If anyone can just do it, just so Ed can see it working, it would make him feel better, I'm sure. Or maybe it would make him feel worse. I don't know. Right, I'm just going to hold on for a second. I've really got to get off because I've got to get these 2 videos I've just recorded out. Plus, I've got another premiere coming out tonight about our interview on Wednesday. You cannot afford to miss it. Very, very important interview, a live CEO interview. So that's coming up. Zero, would it be possible to make a QR code someone could scan to phone in? Just a thought. Yes. Yes, I could turn that into a QR code. I could do that. There you go. Mike's doing it. Mike's calling in. Mike, let's stick him in the stick him over here. There's Mike. Guess one. Here he is. There's Mike. Hello, mate. How are you?
Hey, friends. How are you?
Poor old Ed.
What the heck's wrong with Ed?
I don't bloody know. I've no idea. It's in a minute. He's gonna go. Oh yeah, I can see now. Yeah. I put a space at the end or a full stop. I was copying with a full stop. I don't know. I'm sure you'll work it out in a minute.
Yeah, it's okay, but it does work.
It works because here you are, Mike. Happy as Larry.
Here I am. How are you, Martyn?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. I've got some stuff I'm dealing with at the minute. Online stuff I'm dealing with, and I can't say too much about it at the minute, but I'll be able to hopefully tell people tomorrow. Yeah, some stuff going on. But yeah, other than that,
don't stress about it. Life's too short. Look.
Oh, I know. I've kind of I've got to the point now, Mike, that it's one of the wonderful things that we're growing so much that I'm happy as Larry anyway. Sod it. You know, I'm enough, you're enough, we're enough. You know, I honestly feel
Right.
that now.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, you've worked hard and you're going to wear yourself out.
No, but I do love it though, Mike. I do love it.
You got to take some time away, you know. You're
Eh?
on here all the time, just like I am, for God's sake.
Yeah, me and you should have shares in the show because you've put in just as much time as me. Oh, hang on. Where did he go? What did he do? I said camera and voice, not, I said camera and voice not connected. I don't know. Do you mean it said camera and voice not connected? Where did you go, Mike? I tell you what that is. I tell you what it is. If it says it's not connected, it's not going to connect until you've agreed your phone. What you have done, Ed, now you've said that, what you have done, Ed, is you have disabled your camera and your microphone from being able to connect to your browser. So at some point you've done it and you've gone, no. You've said no. And now Signal is back. Don't worry, Mike. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. That's what's happened. You've said no, don't allow. And now you've said don't allow. You've got to go into your camera and your microphone and re-allow it. That's what it is. That's all that's happened. You've clicked no rather than yes. And now it's stuck with no. So I don't know your device. I can't help you with that, I'm afraid. But that's what's happened. You've said no, and now you have to unsay no. Does that make sense? Anyway, Martyn, investor, no, MSK is rubbish. I'm calling in too. MSK is rubbish with calling it. Yes, you are rubbish at calling in. Absolutely. I'm so trying to. Ed Nevius. Yeah, I don't know if I can stay much longer. I'm so trying. I know you are trying your best. Google says try again. Google says try again. Keep trying, Ed. You will get it working. What I suggest you do is if you're doing everything as I've said, you're using the link that I've texted you, just restart your phone. Restart your phone because all you've done is disabled the camera and disabled the microphone in Google settings, in Chrome settings, whatever you're using. So if you're doing it on your phone, Ed, and you're using the Google app, use the Chrome app. Use the Safari app. It will save you resetting the phone and starting again. Just use Safari, use Chrome, use Google, a different app, and it will work fine. Go home, Martyn, or go to the room next to you. Yes, I'm already home. I can literally walk through that curtain and I'm home. If you don't call this home in here, which it kind of is, isn't it, really? Anyway, I'm going to wait for Ed because we don't leave anybody behind. We're not leaving Ed behind because he's obviously frustrated now, going, this is annoying me now. This is annoying me now. So I can wait. Ed's done a lot for me. So, but he's using up his balance right now, though. Right? Ed's got a love bank up to here. Right? So when we started, the love bank was empty. The love and respect for Ed was empty. Then I got to know him and it went up and up and up. Now it's full up now. But now he's annoying me. The love in the bank is going down. It's siphoning out, right? And we're about here now. So if he keeps going and going and going, we're gonna be empty in a minute. Brian Bynum, Brian, I've been looking for you. I did a review for you. What was it? What was a review I did for you, Brian Bynum? Brian. What was the video I did for you? Brian, I've been trying to get hold of you, Brian. Bloody hell, Brian. What was the review I did for you? Time for a change. Was it Blackstone? No, that was the mini ones. It was the main one. Mini. Textron. Was it Textron? Brian Bynum, you asked for a review. Am I right? Was it Textron? Yes. Ed's calling in. Thank God for that. Yes. Right. Let me just give Brian Bynum the link. Brian, there is your video. Brian, there you go. Oh my God, we've got it. Ed's on the phone. I better answer it quick. I can't bear it. I can't bear it if I miss it. If I miss it, there's going to be hell up. Ed Nevius, a sign. Guess one. There he is, live on the show. How are you?
Come on, bloody hell. I tried Safari, I tried Google Chrome, I tried all this, and then finally it linked. So I kept putting
Ed,
the right password in.
Turn your camera on its side.
This way?
That's better.
Okay. Don't mind, I didn't shave.
That's all right. Don't worry about that.
What's going on, everyone? Mr.
Can you hold the phone at the side? You got your finger over the camera lens. There you go. You got it. There you go.
What's going on, everyone?
You look very relaxed there out in the sun. That looks a beautiful setting. Blue sky, trees. You sat on a nice chair, comfortable in the sunshine. That looks lovely there, Ed.
It's a blessed day. For those that know, yesterday I bought my son a four-wheeler, and I was showing him how to ride it. And Thursday I go for hip ray X-rays for my hip replacement. So yeah, today I took off, feeling a bit bummed on my hip,
Yeah, I'd imagine.
I was showing my son. I'm like, "This is how you do it." And today he's like, "Yeah, Dad, I see how you do it."
Yeah, we've all been there. I years ago I used to climb trees all the time, and I did Tough Mudder, London Marathon, and me and Leah we're walking around our little place where we live, and there's a tree hanging over the path. And it's like a proper Texas. Everything in Texas is more aggressive and dangerous. The animals are all dangerous. The weather's always dangerous. Everything's big. Everything's loud. Even the trees are dangerous. There was a branch hanging over, and I used to just jump on the branches and swing and carry on going years ago. Not this day.
Yeah.
I jumped up. It's got all these spiky bits, and I went, my hands. I nearly pulled my hands off. My arms came out my sockets. I ripped my hands off. I thought I was going to die, Ed, just from hanging off a branch.
No,
getting
100%.
old.
We're getting old, and it is what it is. But
you can't swing on branches.
No. The vines are weak, right? So we got to watch what vines we grab.
That's right.
But my point was today for calling in, and it's kind of important. So I was doing one-on-one lessons. So on your Discords. So at 6 was hard because every lesson there's multiple lessons. So it got involved where I was trying to do questions and answers. So I ended up putting up a link on my Discord, Market Madness. You were in there before. And that's all the original channels on learning, lessons, candlesticks, learning chart setups, learning indicators, MACD, VWAP, RSI, yada, yada, yada. Going big with Graham theory setups on formulas that work for long-term investors. Benjamin Graham had a formula where, Warren Buffett still is a mentor of his lessons. So that stuff is all there, but it got overwhelming for me to do the one-on-ones and answer questions and put out the same content and then put out, okay, I had to do a spreadsheet. Where is Kevin B? Where is Bella? Where is, James? Where is Eric B? Like, so many to the point where I'm like, just jump onto the Discord with your permission. It's free. It doesn't cost anybody. But this is compliment of Martyn Lucas for doing all that you do. It's free. There's no charge. There's no scams. There's no follow my trades. This is just trying to provide education to new beginners, new traders to understand that you could be your own CEO. Don't follow trades. Don't go on Discord, even my Discord, or don't follow me. Don't follow you. Don't follow, trades, but how can you become an independent trader by yourself? Here are tools that could push you forward to the next level. And that's why I do it. I do it for nothing other than helping people, and I truly love when I have a newbie come in and like, oh, Ed, I'm watching the MACD. The MACD's crossing. The 920 is crossing. Oh, look at the VWAP. It's breaking. It's running. That is what excites me. That is
Yeah.
when somebody that doesn't know the market and that's new, and they're like, I'm in this trade, but my risk is tight. I'm running 10-cent stop loss. I gapped up 30 cents. I'm break even. It's a risk-free trade. I'm taking the trade, and I'm pushing. Thank you so much, game changer. That's what I love.
Yeah,
I
I'd
have a kid
imagine.
at work. I have a kid at work. He's literally 20. I think he's 24, 23 or 24. In October, he had 24,000 in his account, and he just kept buying NVIDIA. He kept buying ARM and AMD, and chip sector. That's what he followed. I'm like, that's your passion. That's what you love. You know these charts. Start getting into options, but have your stops tight, but do the same thing. His account right now, today, is up $64,000 since October.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like, Ed, you changed my life. Ed, you changed my life. I'm not greedy. Why should I hold? But I could just buy these dips and get in, get out. And for somebody like him and somebody like others, tell me, I have a kid, Tyler. He was 16 when I talked to him. And I got his parents' permission live, and I talked to his mom and dad. And what was really cool about Tyler was his his father was a straight he had a stepfather and mom, and I talked to the stepfather and mom. And Tyler, 16 years old, got into this market, and he started trading better and better and better. And he is a mentor. I mentor him because he pushed it so far on education, and his relationship with his real father, it became a bond. And now he's teaching his real father how to trade. And the whole family is a great family. So his stepfather, his mom, everybody, they're a great community. But that this kid is teaching others, and I'm so proud of him. And what I do, why I do what I do, is not to hurt anybody ever. Trust me, this is not my goal. My goal is to help people become independent, see these setups, look at these trades, look at the gainers in the morning. And yes, don't buy at the high days. Wait for the pullbacks. We had great setups today. We had so many great trades today, so many opportunities in the market. So, I'm a scalper, but I also love, Martin, your position on, hey, S&P. It never fails. It's a safe bet. It's a safe gain. You'll always get, your money in and out. But I say every once in a while, if you trade like you do, fundamental wise, because you are great at fundamentals, and Sensei, great chart reader too, as well. I'll give you both compliments. I'm not on here as much because I work a lot, but I want to give a shout out to you and Sensei and everybody that is sticking with your growth and progress on the team. I do want to say, true to you, Martin, and this is live, that I think since, I've been with you for a long time now, that the channel's getting a little, I want to say overwhelming, if that makes sense, because you're trying to answer all these questions and you're trying to do the best you can do, but it's also really hard for you. And people that, watch this show live like I do every day, even at work, if I'm not like responding to any text messages, I'm at least listening as I'm working to Martin's show, because his dedication and value that he puts out here for everyone is really important. This is something that, it's not easy to do. And when you put a call out, when you're wrong, it's not good. So Martin's trying to keep everybody safe. And I really appreciate that so much, Martin. And if this makes sense, big shout out to you. I've been here. I'm almost getting my level as Mike. I think I'm like a month or so away from getting my that new badge, but I've been a long-time supporter. The only thing I do want to say again, I think the channel's getting, it's hard to manage. So when people get upset, like Kevin B today, I talked to Kevin. Kevin, a great guy. I think Kevin got upset because there was a misunderstanding about his text that went through and you missed a text or two and you didn't see it. But it's so hard to manage so many people's comments. So if anybody ever gets upset about Martyn not answering your comment, don't, it, you try it. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. So Kevin B's good. He understands now, and I think he does. But again, Martyn, you're doing a great job, and thank you for all you do. I just wanted to be live and say, risk management always 100%. But get those scalps, man. Get those scalps.
Ed,
You know me, Martyn.
thank you for taking the time to call in. I'm glad we persevered and got you on the show. I knew you'd get there in the end. I thought, I'll wait and wait. In a minute, we're going to get there. And I've got so much love in the bank for you. I was up there and it was running out. I thought we're going to be at 0 in a minute. Now we're back up full again. We're all good again. So I'm only joking.
Full
I am.
steam, Martyn. Full steam. I appreciate you so much and your family, and God bless Leah and everybody in your family and everyone around your life.
Thank
You're
you,
a
Ed.
great guy.
Thanks, mate. Love to all your family too. Thank you for calling in.
Love
There you
brother.
go.
Bye.
Ed Nevius, great guy, great supporter of the channel, provides great information for everybody. And please do make sure that you check him out on Discord. As he said, he's learned how to, and he's paid, done training courses to learn how to scalp trade. And he provides that knowledge and training for free, like he said. And I'm sure, like he said to me, it's difficult to manage everybody's question, everybody's comment. It is. And can you imagine when we're 100,000, 1 million people here? You're not going to be able to answer every question, but we've got procedures in place. As we grow, it'll be filtered down. Long-term members, only bronze members, only silver members, only founder members. There's always ways that we can filter it to make sure that we've got everybody covered. And, but yeah, I mean, it's obviously difficult to speak to everybody, but I'll always do my best. That's what this channel is about, and Ed's trying to help as many people as possible. But I'm sure there's going to be misunderstandings. That's just part of the course. You're going to upset people, make a mistake, get things wrong. But all you can do is do your best and try to put it right and do your best. But anyway, thank you to Ed for all the services he provides. Always great to have him on the show. So anyway, I'm going to end the show there because we need to get off. I've got to put out GameStop and Nvidia. I've also got to premiere in a few minutes. When I finish this, I'm going to put out the WYY interview. On Wednesday, we have a live CEO interview live on the show. I've got to set that up, so I'll be doing that in a few minutes. You'll be seeing that come out very, very shortly. Okay, yes. James 007, as a member of the channel and access the Discord, you can access Ed's services. It's at the bottom of the channel. It's down here. This is where Ed lives. Ed lives at the bottom of the channel. He lives right down here. He lives right here. Ed Nevius Trade Plans. This is Ed's page here. You go in there and look at all this. It's probably the busiest channel on the server. All this information, trades, setups, what he's doing, how he trades, what he does, all in here. And I'm sure then he will send you messages and whatever. I don't get involved. I leave it completely in Ed's very, very capable hands. But yeah, go and check that out, and you can have a lot of fun with that. All right. So yeah, that's where you find it. Right, I've got to get off. Let me put the show to go into the extra channel because I'm going to be here for probably another hour just editing these couple of videos, putting them out. And if you want to ask a question or say hello or see me wandering around in my shorts and t-shirt, because I'll be changing in a second. Why you'd want to see that, I have no idea. But anyway, Let me send you all now to the extra channel. Redirect that. Take you to the extra channel, and we are good to go. I will give you the link. We've got a nice little crowd already there waiting. Warhite, our friend from Germany, has been in the extra channel the entire time. Is Warhite in the channel? There he is. Look, if you go here, you will see we added my chart the other day, so you can see my portfolio, how I'm doing. On the screen there. But if you look down here, let me just bring it up to date. You'll see it go up. There you go. 61.4. If you scroll down here, that's my main account, of course. My Roth IRAs in addition to that. Chris Schultz, Warhite, they're having a conversation. Look, members only. It's only 99 cents to be in the extra channel. James has just jumped in. There you go. So if I give you all the link, you can jump in with the link or automatically. That's it from me. I'll be there in a minute. I'll put the lights up, get me shorts and t-shirt on, get the NVIDIA, get the WYY out and the GameStop out, and, annoy the hell out of you with my piano music. All right. That's it from me. Thank you ever so much indeed. We're out of here. I will put this up. I will just very briefly, I think it's the very least I could do, is roll the credits for the stars of our show today. The stars of our show, subscribers, Victor, Brian, Aaron, Sonu, Latrafar, Yuan, Matt. Look at this list every day getting longer. JS, Graham, Karam, Mandissa, Chris, member celebration, Mike, super chat from Sebastian. Thank you very much indeed. It's absolutely nuts how many subscribers we're getting. We got up to 100 a day, and now we're getting very close to 200. 200 subscribers a day. Just think of that, folks. 200. That's like a small town of people every single day. And we've just hit an all-time high. Look, 23,000 views over 48 hours. And it's a Monday. We've just had a weekend when it slows down. We don't get to that by a Friday. Absolutely incredible. Sensei's video has just hit 5,345 views. It's now our 6th highest video of all time, and it's only been out about 15 hours. It doesn't make any sense. Videos are popping off at 1,000 every time. Look at the numbers. In the last 60 minutes, 981 views. In the last 60 minutes. Hey Siri, what's 60 divided by 985? That's, she didn't read it out. 60 divided by 985 is every 6 seconds then. Yes, every 6 seconds. So every 6 seconds, someone is watching the show. Every 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's another person just watching a video. It's nuts, isn't it? Absolutely nuts. Anyway, can't believe it. Can't believe it. What an honor. What a thing. What a thing. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you so much indeed. See you all in a bit. And that's it from me. Good chat this afternoon. Appreciate it. Can't believe it sometimes. Right. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful afternoon. Join me in the X channel. Until tomorrow morning, we'll do it all over again if you want. 0.6 seconds. Yeah, 0.6. Oh, every 0.6 seconds, So there's a view every half a second. I couldn't work out the maths. I'm confused. It's been a long day. That's even better, isn't it? Every half a second, there's a view. There's a view. There's a view. There's a view. All right, folks. Bye-bye. See you back in the morning and join me on the X channel. Take care of yourselves, your money, your crypto, your stuff. Nice glass of grapefruit juice. Oh, most importantly, take care of each other. Bye-bye for now.